I awake, completely confused, not knowing how much time had passed. My head hurts like hell, but I can't blame it. I've already forgotten all the voices, so this is gonna be fun. Fortunately, the pain goes away quickly, just as my confusion. As soon as I come back to my senses, my flashlight is laying on the ground, shining towards the empty air. I immediately pick it up. It is my only protection against the darkness that surrounds me. Then I remember that Stephen and Alfred, were with me. Stephen! Alfred! Can you hear me? Without thinking, I scream their names in the dark while trying to find them with my flashlight, but there's no trace of them. They are gone. Where the hell are they? And what the heck just happened? I really don't understand anything. Shit, we should have stayed home. This is not proof of courage. We could be in danger. It was a stupid idea to go to the woods at night. I have to find them. Especially to prove to girls that you're brave when there's no fucking girls there. Oh my god, it's still 2:19. What? Little time had passed since I started to look for my friends, and I already can't stand this place. I'm going crazy in this forest. The darkness that covers is unnatural. It is a darkness that steals your own sanity, replacing it with anxiety. To make it worse, the air is damp and cold as though in winter, carrying a strong, rotten smell. As if there was a corpse of animals hidden throughout the forest. The atmosphere in this place is oppressive. With every step you take, it makes you more uncomfortable. Since I started to look for my friends, I felt that something was watching me, but there is nothing. I sigh, with my voice full of frustration. I want to get out of here. I continue walking, devoid of any hope. No matter where I look or how much I walk, I find nothing. I cannot even hear the sounds of animals. Rather, it seems they are already dead and rotting. No, I have to remain calm, I said to myself. I stopped for a moment to rest. I breathed deeply, but the rotten air of this place does not do me any good. Immediately, I start to cough as if I had something stuck in my throat. Shit! What am I going to do? Cursed forest seems endless, and even if by miracle I could escape, I cannot abandon Stephen and Alfred. I really screwed up. Again I sigh, feeling like I'm on the verge of tears. My frustration is building up, but I have to do my best to keep calm. If I fall into despair, then there's no doubt joining the list of missing persons. In the end, I decide to keep walking. Step by step I should get somewhere. At least I was convinced that staying in the same place would not do me any good. Even if it was the only way to deceive myself. Feeling that I am doing something, I wanted to continue walking. Time passes without any changes. Only the sound of my footsteps can be heard. Knowing that as soon as you stop you will be surrounded by dead silence is a good incentive to keep walking. But my legs were already hurting. That's the lactic acid building up, son. Suddenly I hear a crack at my feet. Instantly I take a step back to look below, seeing what made the sound. What is this? I whispered to myself, surprised. I discovered that I had stepped on an animal bone. I believe that it is from an animal, although I do not rule out the possibility that it belongs to a person or a velociraptor. But for my own good, I prefer not to think about that. An expression of anguish is drawn on my face. Well, I can't see your face, so how do I know what it looks like? It is best to ignore it. I have to keep walking. Suddenly my flashlight reveals something. Without hesitation, I point towards there again. Oh, what is this? The cat? It's the cat, isn't it? Parentheses. Oh, it's the fucking cat. It doesn't look like grass, it looks like carpet. Only to realize with the surprise that it is the white cat. The one from before, which made an awful meow, but this time I find it lying on the ground. It appears to be fainted, and is wounded. Then what should I do? We're gonna pick her up. I'm gonna ignore it. It is best to continue without waking her. Cat is dangerous, and it's fault that I ended up in this place and my friends are missing. But knowing that, a strange reason, I can't help but feel sorry for her. Even if it is unnatural, it is still an animal. That's right, always be nice to animal kids. I then bent down to see her closer. She is unconscious, and there is a thin line of blood coming from her mouth. Ew, I'm a real idiot, I said to myself. At the same time, I cleaned the blood from her mouth with a handkerchief. that I had with me. A cat would not let you fucking do that. Fortunately, she doesn't wake up. And then close her mouth, making appearance a little better. Now she seemed to be peacefully sleeping. She fucking dead? Parentheses. Fuck. After a long sigh, I decide to pick her up carefully. I don't know what the powers of this cat are, but if she brought me here, then maybe she can return me to my world. With her in my arms, I decide that the best thing I can do is to continue walking. Walk where? You stuck in a fucking forest? Oh my god. So much time has passed. I'm not good at math, don't ask me to like figure that out. 219 to 231. Again, I find myself in the dark forest, walking aimlessly, only moving forward, but it doesn't seem I was getting somewhere. In my arms I carry the cat, which sleeps soundly. Ooh, a voice. Come here. Here, you'll be safe. I suddenly stop. It's probably easy to see disbelief on my face at the moment. It's that voice again. I whisper to myself with no one to listen to me. Shortly after I found the cat, a mysterious voice appeared in my mind. It is a feminine voice, soft and gentle. Well, not the way I fucking did it, as it belongs to a princess from a fairy tale, but I can't trust it. Am I really going crazy, or is this forest that doesn't make any sense? I don't know, but I don't like any of the two options. Well, you've only given me two options. I then feel the cat move in my arms. Oh, I look down confused just to see how she opens her red eyes suddenly. Parentheses. I become quiet at that instant. For a moment the two stay motionless, staring into the eyes of the other. The red eyes of the cat are disturbing to me, but also there is something fascinating about them. Something that attracts me. That's fucking weird, dude. I lose myself in her eyes as if hypnotized, till suddenly she jumps, the intention of scratching my face. Oh! My reflex pushing at her at the same time I jump back, turning my head to dodge her claws. I managed to dodge her attack, but in the process I dropped my flashlight. Oh fuck. I panicked and acted clumsily. The flashlight falls near me, lighting up a tree in the vicinity. As soon as it left my hands, I remember how dense this abnormal darkness is. Quickly pick it up, not even thinking before taking action. And what happens when I light up the place where the cat was? And then the place where the cat was. Only to discover she had arched her body angrily, as if feared an attack from me. Those red eyes stare at me, shining with the light of the flashlight, as if there were jewels reflecting a fearsome hatred and rejection towards me. My body freezes after seeing them. I can't even think. Oh! The cat lets out a thunderous meow. I still don't get what a thunderous meow sounds like. Similar to that one before, but weaker. Although not any less frightening. There is no doubt there is something wrong with that animal. It must be cursed. Everything is her fault. She must be some kind of evil spirit. I bet of the witches. I feel how panic seizes me. My heart beats quickly, begging me to do something, much like those drums in the background. My mouth is dry and my forehead covered with cold sweat. What should I do? Fuck it. Let's go. Yeah. No, I should not despair. I have to calm down and think carefully about what I should do. With that in mind, I take a deep breath and look again at her. Soon the expression in my hands changes from fear to courage. It's okay, kitty. I realize it's only a cat, without any doubt a strange one, but my life is not actually in danger. That isn't a tiger staring at me, but a simple cat. Domesticated, white, with red eyes. It's fucking albino. Apparently, her power are only weird meows. If she could kill me, then she would have already done it. That's correct. So I rule out that possibility. Her work must be transporting the next victim to the area of the forest, so unnatural and shady. After filling my lungs with air, I slowly walk towards the cat. Her meows get louder with every step, but I don't let them scare me. Seeing that I do not turn back, she shyly takes a step back. Oh, in my mind I smile at that image. Prey is now the hunter. Oh, fuck. I look at her directly while advancing. Little by little her meows become weaker as if she was losing strength. Parentheses. Then I suddenly jump and take her in my hands. She hardly resists at all. Not so tough now, are you, little bitch? You look better like this. She's trembling in my hands. Aww. She looks helpless. I almost feel like a villain. You are. But I must not forget all that she has done so far. It's her fault that I'm in this place. Fucking grammar Nazi right there. Look at the its. She brought me here. Then if I kill her, wouldn't it be possible to go back? For a moment the grim idea crossed my mind. I've never killed an animal. Truth is, I can't be proud of myself doing such a thing. But if I do, maybe the legend could end here and now. Then what should I do? I'm not killing her. Fuck you, I'm not killing her. It's only logical. The magic should die along with the cat. That should be my ticket back. If I kill everything, it would be over tonight and the legend would come to an end. Confident that it was for the best, I tried to view it in my mind. But no matter how hard I force myself to see it, in the end I am unable to take the life of another living being. That's correct. That's what I wouldn't kill it. Even if that's cursed cat serving a witch, I don't feel good killing her. I think I'm too nice for my own good. Yep, you and me both. So the only thing that remains is to keep her with me, hoping that sooner or later she allows me to escape. With nothing more to think about, I decide the best thing to do is continue my path. And it's so much time is, but that was fucking 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes. See, I'm good at math. Shut up. No, I can math. I can do math. Oh, I have to push a button. I'm stupid. It's been a few minutes since I captured a cat. 10 to be in fact. Again, I find myself walking with her in my arms, led by a strange voice. How long have I been walking in this forest? Apparently not long enough to make me go mad. But it should be close. Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will help you. The voice sounds closer this time. It seems that I'm going in the right direction. I don't fully trust it, but it's the best I have. At least at first glance it seems a friendly voice. I am completely focused on my way, when suddenly I feel something bite me. Ow, fuck! Ah, what the fuck? I shout in pain, realizing that the cat bit my arm. Fortunately it wasn't a dangerous bite, but it sure was painful. You bitch, why'd you do that for? My distraction, she takes a chance to jump from my arms, falling a few steps away from me. Quickly I set my gaze upon her, furious, but soon something happens that makes me forget about my anger. Oh! She's gonna evolve! She's gonna become a fucking Persian. Suddenly the cat is covered with a bright light. So much so it's blinding me looking at my fucking computer screen. So much that it repels the unnatural darkness surrounding the forest, stealing my breath. Under the light, the figure gradually changes until it ceases to be a cat and becomes a human figure. Oh! She's fucking magical. Oh! Yo, what's good? How you doing? No longer is a cat in front of me, but a girl with incredible beauty. With white hair. I must really be going crazy. She has white hair and red eyes. She's albino. She seems about my age. Oh, fucking lucky for you. In other circumstances, I would have asked her out without hesitation. Yeah, right. Just thinking about it makes me laugh to myself in my mind. It makes me laugh because I knew you wouldn't fucking do it. Even at the edge of madness, seems more things about me will never change. She approaches slowly towards me, one step at a time, with no fear. The girl then stares into my eyes with a slightly irritated face. Her lips are moving. She seems to be saying something, but I am unable to hear a sound. Are you trying to tell me something? I babbled, still confused, with a face of disbelief which surely made me look stupid. Parentheses, said the girl with a very low voice. I do not understand what she's saying. What? I can't hear you well. I asked, still confused. Suddenly the girl pouts in a bad mood. What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? Finally I could hear her clearly, and just in time because it seems her patience was about to end. Okay, now I heard you, I said, annoyed. All of my astonishment from just a few seconds ago disappeared when I see the arrogant attitude of the girl. At least now I don't think she will bite me, I hope. Ooh, kinky. The girl then snorts with irritation. What an annoying guy I had to find. Ugh, she said. At the time she places a hand on her lips, making a pursed face. She ain't got a hand on her lip, what the fuck are you talking about? Wait, you shouldn't speak ill of someone you have right before you? I was quick to respond. For a moment I feel annoyed at the thought that I have to teach manners to the spirit, or whatever she is. A pity, so much beauty wasted on someone so arrogant. The girl let out a snort of annoyance after hearing me. I'm sorry. It's a bad habit that I can't quit, she answered without sounding very repetitive. Without sounding very repetitive. Clearly a false apology. No shit, Sherlock. After talking, she diverts her gaze towards the surroundings as if she was bored. I see. I replied annoyed. I just met her and I already feel like I don't like her. You were gonna ask her out like 5 minutes ago. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I must not forget who this girl is. Who the fuck is she? She was the cat that started it all. Anyway, at least now you could tell me why you attacked me and my friends. I was shortly after acting more seriously. The greetings were over. It's time to get the important stuff, bitch. And then why didn't you bite me? I wasn't doing anything. Before I knew it, my lips were moving, asking another question, and I cannot lie, I was fucking angry. The girl just stares at my face. She blinks with curiosity before speaking.
Does it hurt? The wound?
She asked innocently. Yes. I was quick to respond with annoyance. I didn't need to say more. Of course it hurt, silly cat. She looks at me with silence for a few seconds until suddenly she approaches me without shyness or fear. On second thought, how could a simple human such as me scare a cat that turned into a person?
Show me your wound,
said the girl when she stood right next to me. Her presence makes me nervous. This girl seemed to not know what personal space is. Huh? Welcome to life. Try going on public transport when no one knows what personal space is. As embarrassing as it sounds, I never had a girl this close, or if only if it wasn't in this forest. Psh, lightweight. I don't know why I should trust her, but strangely something tells me that she has no bad intentions. That was my dog jumping off the bed. The girl is surrounded by a calm aura, something pure, unlike anything else in the forest. In the end, resigning myself with a sigh, I showed her my arm with the bite. Immediately the girl sets her sight on my wound.
It will only take a moment,
she said with complete confidence. Then she looks into my eyes.
Could you close your eyes?
She asked as she blushes slightly. I'm surprised to see the embarrassed face she has, even just a little. Then I sigh, feeling something wasn't right. But there is nothing else I can do, okay? I said, doing as she asked. I didn't know what to expect. For a moment I thought she would get naked or something like that. Fuck off, man. But what kind of magic can work only when you have no clothes? I don't know. But my mind sure wanted to imagine that. You dirty motherfucker, come on. So keep your composure. Suddenly I feel something warm and wet touch my wound. Oh. Immediately I shudder. Wait, what are you doing? It's a stupid question because I knew well what she was doing. She was licking my wound. Oh, kinky.
Idiot, who said you could watch?
I was quick to respond. With her cheeks red in embarrassment, her lips still close to my wound, she looked adorably troubled.
Don't you see that I'm just trying to heal you?
She then added in a bad mood. I'm sorry, I said, blushing. I thought you would do something more extraordinary, like get naked. Now I'm not sure. Is she a girl who can transform into a cat, or a cat that can become a girl? Oh fuck, that's a good question.
Sorry to disappoint you for not being extraordinary enough,
murmured the girl at the same time she gives me an annoyed look, red eyes shining with disgust. It is then I realize the pain has disappeared. With curiosity I look where the wound was, only to discover now that there is no trace of it. Holy shit, it's fucking magical. Oh fuck. For a couple of seconds I say silent, incredulous. I can't fucking say that word. It seems that your treatment worked, I finally said gratefully, still looking at the spot.
But of course, I've experienced healing myself,
answered the girl, closing eyes, inflating her chest to show her pride. Oh, inflating her chest, huh? I appreciate what she did, but I still wonder if she's really had to lick it to cure me. Oh, I understand, but who are you? The girl makes a small snort with curiosity after hearing my question. Who fucking snorts? Who fucking snorts when they're talking to someone? She tilts her head and closes her eyes, making a thoughtful face.
It seems I have not presented myself.
She opens her eyes and glares into mine.
My name is Ashley.
Oh, fuck off. I had enough of Ashley in fucking Resident Evil 4. So that's her name. I expected something more extravagant. My name is Axel. By the way, have you ever been accused of witchcraft?
Before I knew it,
I asked the question. I tried to say that in her voice, I don't know why. I guess it was rather rude of me, completely lacking in manners. Yeah, learn some manners, bitch. But I must not forget for even a second that I am in this cursed forest. Ashley suddenly becomes silent. At plain sight, it was obvious she did not take it well. She takes her time before responding. Yes, but that was a long time ago. Then she closes her eyes and exhales, emptying her lungs. She seemed to be recalling something painful. Just seeing her made her feel guilty. I'm sorry, it was not my intention to make you remember it, I said, slightly remorseful. No doubt it's accused of witchcraft might have been a horrible experience. Ashley closes her eyes and nods a couple times.
It's okay, it's not like I can blame you for curiously seeing where we are.
Then she looks at me closely with a curious eye.
By the way, how do you know about me? Perhaps you are a sorcerer who's lived during these past centuries?
She asked, narrowing her eyes, as if trying to see the inside of my mind. What kind of question is that? No, nothing like that, I answered at the moment. I'm just an ordinary person. I admitted boring, but she didn't need to know that. It's just that there are stories about witches in these forests, but you can see the stories are not very convincing, or else I wouldn't be here, explained, trying to remove any doubt that Ashley may have. Again, she closes her eyes and nods.
I understand.
She pauses and looks into my eyes.
It's because of the stupid myths and stupid humans come to the forest just like you,
she said, looking at me with rejection. Wait, what are you trying to say? Weird Blake? I replied, feeling offended. Ashley suddenly looked at me, disgusted.
Are you an idiot?
Yes, I am.
Yes, if you hadn't come, my existence would be very fucking peaceful. Instead of this chaos that it is every year,
she said, ending a sigh of frustration. But you're the one who caused all this, I was quick to respond. I don't even bother to hide my anger. I can't believe what she says. How arrogant can she be? Ashley opens her eyes wide, surprised, and then looks at me with annoyance in her red eyes. She got fucking red eyes, dude. Don't piss her off.
Do you not understand, stupid human? Human? You're a fucking human.
Definitely, I don't like this girl. I'm only trying to protect you. Her words take me by surprise. Huh? I exclaimed incredulously. Aha! Got it that fucking time. Fuck you, word. You attack me and attack my friends when you protect us?
Yes,
she simply replied. At the same time she nods, filled with pride and confidence. What a bitch. Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here. And so am I. If you want to see more, leave a like down below, comment or what you want to see next. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.